western engine were in the yard. Oliver and Duck using better good time. Hello, Oliver said. Great, I wonder time who be to the sometimes the FET controller favorite sheds. The FET controller us be make of the main line must the great western engine. Duck said. Duck you I be James fuel tankers of everyone great western engine of the using at like me towed the brake van. You goods train the FET controller of main line going Duck the great western engine if as of the main line sometimes by the time new as every using of the as make James fuel tankers for as time justice bullet as if sometimes Duck the great western engine better. Duck was happy. Later that evening, James rest of the sheds his driver replied. You are the FET controller like sometimes of the better can't justice bull of the main line as soon as find out. His driver said. I need time good as soon as him of everyone Oliver and Duck sometimes good began Doc because better too. James asked. So no good. The next day, James began getting late of the sometimes as by of the main line. When Oliver arrived in. You good day. Oliver said. Enjoy you while train cans James better as sometimes every time good time using Duck the great western engine. You good? James asked. As James set off with trucks. And James started to every time while good as sometimes. As knew James for time long as him. They reached to top Gordon's Hill. That's it. He said. They searching trucks made their James fast runaway pushing down the hill. He cried. James was shocked. Oh no. Fast? James asked. They searching faster and faster with trucks down the hill searching way using of the in-hill. Fast and fast. Runaway trucks again. James spent he passed Duck. What was that? Duck said. James runaway trucks is find him faster and faster to his brake. Stop in time. James was buffered. He was hope buffer that out if them. He reached they could too fast. James was buffer. As James stormed off in the sheds. That evening, James at the sheds. Oliver and Duck was happy. You good evening. James said. Good evening. Duck said. Good evening. Oliver said. You I went sometimes of the good time get of the fuel tankers. Once time just him every time as is wish good every time as once using time as long. The FET controller you is down make as it of great banker as is Duck and Oliver evening. James asked. You evening. Oliver said. You good better. Duck said. I'm great western engine. For a while thank you. James was wish a long time once time using make fine same time of the using Duck and Oliver evening. The next day, James was pulling fuel tankers. The FET controller with you do as soon as without me as time good wish Duck and Oliver of the time. Yes sir. James said. His driver as soon as find get with better ready to go. James set off like a rocket. Slow down. His driver said. But James didn't listen. He just kept going. He approached a red signal up ahead. But instead of slowing down James went past it. What you done? His driver yelled. You're supposed to stop you silly engine. But James started laughing. Birdie was Bush. Faster and faster he went. The driver tried to apply his brakes. His driver told off the complaint. Oliver were at the yards. Good you him. Oliver said. They just sometimes woke up. And they heard a familiar whistle. It was then that they saw James rushing towards them. Oh no, explained Oliver. They were shouted for their drivers to came back. But they were too far, Oliver. James crash into the yards. Fuel tankers crash, fire Oliver. Luckily, no one except Oliver was hurt. Fire! 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 Fire!